PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, was founded in 1980 with the mission to quote-unquote protect animals from cruelty. Unfortunately, beneath the glossy celebrity endorsements, shocking ad campaigns, and sanctimonious social media posts lies a darker reality. PETA, the animal rights organization, is protecting animals by killing them. Let's start with the facts. PETA runs an animal shelter at its headquarters in Norfolk, Virginia. One would expect an animal rights group to do everything possible to rehome animals. However, in 2022 alone, PETA killed over 70% of the animals that came into its shelter. For reference, the national average euthanasia rate for shelters in the U.S. is around 4%. On a side note, don't let the word euthanasia fool you. PETA kills perfectly fit animals, and at rates that make it seem like they're running a kill factory rather than a shelter. The numbers get worse the further back you go. Between 1998 and 2021, PETA killed over 40,000 animals. In some years, the kill rate hovered at 90%. On top of that, every now and then, PETA is caught stealing and killing pets. In 2014, PETA was caught, quote-unquote, euthanizing a family's healthy Chihuahua, Maya, after allegedly snatching it off the family's porch. You might be asking, how is this even legal? And why are they doing this? Well, let's start with the ideology first. PETA's founder, Ingrid Newkirk, is on record saying, "I would go to work early before anyone got there, and I would just kill the animals myself, because I couldn't stand to let them go through another day." She's also said that she doesn't believe animals should be kept as pets, equating pet ownership to slavery. She also says that humans shouldn't procreate because extinction of Homo sapiens is a good thing. So this is an absolutely cartoonishly evil organization that believes that domesticated animals shouldn't exist, and humans probably shouldn't exist either. Despite all this, celebrities flock to endorse PETA. Why? Probably because activism looks great on a resume, especially when it comes packaged with glossy, high-visibility campaigns. Stars like Pamela Anderson, Alec Baldwin, Paul McCartney, and Ellen DeGeneres have lent their faces and voices to PETA's campaigns. Also, some of them don't go into the details, even if the details are on the surface. And let's be frank, a sizable number of celebrities are not very bright people. So why isn't PETA shut down? You cannot answer this question properly without constructing a conspiracy theory. On paper, you cannot ban them because of a combination of shrewd PR and the fact that the law is usually loosely worded enough to give PETA an out. And not only in the US. PETA operates primarily in the United States, but its influence extends worldwide through various international affiliates. It has subsidiaries or affiliate groups in several countries, including the United Kingdom, Germany, India, the Netherlands, and Australia. It should also be understood that PETA operates under the guise of a non-profit organization, but like many non-profits, its business model relies on aggressive fundraising, high-profile marketing campaigns, and a significant amount of media coverage. While they claim to be focused on animal rights, their business model often raises questions about their true priorities. PETA's revenue comes mainly from donations, corporate sponsorships, and merchandising. Their financial reports show that PETA consistently brings in tens of millions of dollars annually. Officially, their reported annual revenue is around $66 million. It stays consistent over the last few years. Their expenditures are typically focused on their campaigns, advertising, salaries, and running their shelter, and are around $60 million. Despite not being a for-profit organization, PETA consistently generates a surplus of funds. Top management at PETA receives relatively high compensation for a nonprofit, though it's not out of line with other large charitable organizations. For example, according to the latest available data, Ingrid Newkirk, PETA's president and co-founder, earned a salary of around $255,000 per year. Other top executives generally earn between $120,000 to $200,000 annually. For a large nonprofit with annual revenue in the tens of millions, these salaries are fairly standard, though they still raise eyebrows among critics who question the high euthanasia rates at PETA's shelters and whether the organization's finances could be better spent on actual animal care rather than flashy ad campaigns and executive compensation. But that's the problem of the majority of organizations that pretend to be charities. You can only guess why this kill factory with extremist ideology is still functional. But it is important to understand what PETA is and not to be fooled by the celebrity-backed PR machine.